Welcome to Mastering Autodesk AutoCAD with Essential Shortcuts. Guys, I have prepared a list of shortcuts which is very essential to speed up your workflows with AutoCAD, and it is within one page which is very easy to remember, and I will provide this PDF as link in the description below. Let's get started. Double clicking on the AutoCAD, open up your version. I am using AutoCAD version 2007, which is very renowned and popular to student and teacher. First of all, let's introduce with user interface. Every user interface has the file menu in the top. As you can see here, I have file menu, edit menu, view menu, and so on and so forth. And below, many toolbar can be found or not found. It is depend on you. If any of the toolbar is not found, I can bring it back. How? If I click from the mouse button, right button, on any of this tool, a list of toolbar pop up here. I will need this, and again draw toolbar. Let's drag it to left side, and let's drag it to left side. You can put the toolbar wherever you need. Suppose if I drag it to here, and it will be there for forever until I change. Let's bring it to the left. First of all, from the keyboard Ctrl plus N, we can create a new file, and a window pop up here, and here is the list of default templates, AutoCAD templates you can use for your projects. As you can see, preview area here. So I will not choose any of this without this AutoCAD, AutoCAD, and I will open up. It will show the blank screen, and I have this white screen. As you can see, you can bring it to any of color. Click right button from the mouse, it will bring a list of options, and if I choose options, it will go to the window which is display. I select display and colors, and I can choose it whatever I need. Suppose black. Let's apply and apply. Okay, so I'll keep the white screen. I used to work with that, and Ctrl S, with Ctrl plus S you can save whenever and wherever you need, and just put the name of your file and save it. I'm saving it to the desktop. And next, Ctrl O, open drawing. If you choose Ctrl plus O, it will bring your previous file with a window. You can select any of this. So I'm opening this, as it is my previous work. If I click on Ctrl plus tab, it will go back another tab, and if we again Ctrl plus tab, it will bring back the another tab, because I have opened two files. Alright, I will go to the previous file. So Ctrl plus tab and Ctrl plus Q. With Ctrl plus Q, I can exit. It is asking me that If I want to save it, so I'll cancel it. Okay, F8. F8 is the very important. Suppose if I L enter, it will come up with line command, and click on any of side. If I go around it, it can be draw like any of angle. And if I again on the earth mode with F8, and it will be straight as a straight line. Commanding the ESC from the keyboard to cancel the command, last command. Suppose I am commanding L enter, and I want to cancel, and I want to go back offset mode. So I'll have to click on the escape, ESC. Creating arc will be easy with command A from the keyboard. A enter, click on first point, second point, and third point. Okay, if I want two objects should be aligned, how can I do it? L enter, just select objects, again enter, specify first source point. So I want to this point to be disaligned, so click on this, and it says destination point is here, so I am going to enter, so it will be aligned to this object. So let's create block. Suppose you have two objects and you want to group it or block as a block it, so you can just select it and from the keyboard B enter, a block definition pop up here, and you will name it block, suppose, and just hit OK. And as you can see, if I mouse hover on it, and it will say we are now grouped. Okay, as you can see, if I select one object, and it will select whole objects as a group. Alright, now BC, we close the block editor. If I double click on this editor, okay, and if I BC enter, and it will of the block editor. You have this area and you want to bound it with one line. How can you do that? You just command BO enter, and it will pop up with a boundary creation. Just click on this and click on this area into the inner side and hit enter, and it will be created boundary. This is our first drawing, and this is our boundary drawing. So with BO shortcuts you can create boundary. And the next is BR, break. Suppose I want this line to be break, click BR, enter, select objects, specify second breakpoint. Suppose I want to break it here, and it will break here as a two part. Alright, CH enter, and it will bring a properties palette. If I select this, and it will says this properties, I can change it here. Suppose this color, I want to change this color to green. It will be green. Now it is not green because of it is bounded with block. If I now with command exclude, you can break the block. X enter and enter, and it will break into many different parts. Alright, so if I select this object and if I change this color to green, now as you can see, this is the change affected the object. If I change the line type to 80 mm, and it will affect it with 80 mm, and wherever you need any of the object properties, you can change it from here. Alright, now next, CHA, chamfer. Alright, chamfer, CH, enter. Sorry, CH will bring the properties palette, and CHA, enter first line and second line. O will work as a copy, CO, enter. And if I click this object or whole these two object or this object, clicking the left button from the mouse and drag it over the objects, so it will select all the elements into the AutoCAD. Alright, so if I enter and just it says specify base point or select the where you want to drag it. So I am clicking here, and as you can see, it is going around it, and now I can put anywhere in this drawing. So if I click here, it will copy same objects here. Let's Ctrl Z to back. Here is a 90-degree angle. How can I put the dimension angle here? D, A, and enter. Select the first and select the second, so it will pop up with 90-degree angle. If I choose the linear type and select the first point and select the second point, so it will show us the length of this line. So it is linear and it is angular dimension. Alright, with div we can divide this line into as many number segments we want. Suppose 5. Let's enter, and it will point out the 5 points in this as equal. So we can now create from here to here. F8, ortho mode on. Alright, let's create donut. How can we create donut? You can just command do, enter. It says specify inside diameter of donut. You have to specify. Suppose I want 0 inch, and enter, and it says specify outside diameter. So I have commanded inside diameter, and now I have to put the value of outside diameter. So I am putting 5 inch outside diameter. Specify center of donut, where I want to put this donut. Suppose I want to put it here. As you can see, inside no space, and the outside is filled with color or hatch. Or you can, again, if you want to use the last command you used in the AutoCAD, you can just enter it, so it will bring back the last command. You don't need to use again the keyboard. So let's specify inside diameter of donut, suppose 2 inch, enter, and the specifies outside diameter of donut, 7 inch. As you can see, if I click here, and it shows the inside diameter is 2 inch and the outside diameter is 7 inch. Okay, alright, now let's erase. How can we erase this? Click E, enter, and just select this, enter, again enter for the use of last command, and choose here or here or here, and select as many as you want and just enter, and it will boom. Okay, Ctrl Z, I'm bringing back. Alright, now let's let's dimension edit. Let's edit something. Okay, if you want to edit this dimension manually, you can just command ED, enter, and click on this, and it will be editable. Now let's create editable and editable, and you just click outside, and now as you can see it is editable. And if I select this, and it also editable. Escape to cancel. Alright, now next EL, ellipse. If we want to draw the ellipse, EL, enter, specify EL, enter, specify axis endpoint, suppose here to here, specify other point here, specify distance or other axis. So what will be the distance from the other side or to other side? Suppose we want 3 feet, or just put it here, and the ellipse should be drawn into the AutoCAD. And again EL, enter, specify axis endpoint and specify other endpoint, and just 3 feet, enter, and now as you can see it is 3 feet from this point to this point. 3 feet, 6 feet distance. Alright, okay, now if I'll create a line and straight with F8 ortho mode on, and it will create a straight line and I want to extend it from here to here. How can we do that? EX, enter, and just specify object or select all, just again enter and hit here, EX, and select and just enter, again EX, enter, select the object and again enter, and boom. H, enter. If I choose from any of this pattern, suppose I want this brick to be fillet, and scale 20 and pick the boundaries, hit and enter. Now as you can see the pattern is filled with brick pattern. Now I want the scale to be lower, so double clicking on it, and let's put the 2 value and OK. And now as you can see here, the hatch command worked with this interesting objects. HE, hatch edit. If I select this and command HE, now it will bring the hatch edit window. Now I can change it here from this pattern to this, and this value to this, and angle to whatever I need. Okay, and change affected the objects. And let's go next. I insert. If we want to insert an object from outside, I enter, browse your drawing. So let's open. Okay, where do you want to insert it? Let's insert it here. Now jet enter, enter. As you can see, it is now inserted as a block, because every time you insert any object from outside that will be put it as a block, you have to break it with X, enter, and it will now be available as it was, like that. Alright, if I click L, enter, and it says specify first point. Let's click here and specify second point where you want to, and here, 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 here. So let's move this whole object from here to here. Select escape button to cancel. Select from the mouse button, left button here, or like that, and aim, enter, and specify base point. Select here and just put it here. Now as you can see here, the whole objects moved from one place to another. With LTS you can scale your line weight. Suppose I have selected these objects and I want to this dashed to be dashed, but it not seems like that. So here comes with LTS, enter, and here is default value is 1. I want 7, enter. As you can see, it now will be visible to us. Let's LTS again and 10. It will be more visible and brought into the screen. If I enter, it will pop up with a layer properties, and these are my already created properties. You can click on here and new layer will be created, and you can name it double clicking here. Suppose now, enter, and I want color to be here, and line hidden, and line weight will be 30. Okay, now apply. Okay, if I select this and go to the properties, layer properties, and if I find the now, and if I select, as you can see, this affected the layer. If I choose here, you can match these properties to these objects. Enter, select the source objects and select the destination objects. Boom. Now as you can see, it is matched with these properties to this object. Alright, now AMI mirror. If I select and AMI, enter, and specify mid and just hover it here, as you can see, and select again and enter. Now as you can see, it is mirrored from this to this. OP option, OP enter option. Here is many different setting for your user interface, and I will not cover this in this topic. I will provide this detailed information in the next series. So I am cancelling ESC, escape from the keyboard, and now choose P, enter. It will pan, and I can pan here to here, here to there. Alright, now PL, enter, escape, PL, enter. PL will create polyline, which is one line connected to every line, and REC will create rectangle. Choose first point and choose second point, or REC, enter, choose first point and specify the value of the rectangle, 20 feet, 10 feet, enter. Now as you can see, it is 20 feet long and 10 feet wide. To rotate, I want to rotate this rectangular. RO, enter, just select it and enter again. Select the base point and F8 on. Whenever you rotate it, and it will take effects. If I want to rotate it as straight, so I will have to F8, and it is now rotated to 90 degrees perpendicular to horizontal. Let's stretch it. Yes, enter, and select this part, enter again and select here or here. If I bring it here, and it will take effect instantly. Yes, enter again and enter, select, and here. So it will stretch out any object with S command. SC, scale. If I want to scale it, SC, enter, and select the object, enter, and just select the base point here. As you can see, it is now, suppose I want to scale it 1.5 times, 1.5, enter, and it is now 1.5 times bigger than it was. Let's Ctrl Z so we can see here. Okay. Alright, now T, how can I write text? T, enter, select the first corner and second corner. Now you can write whatever, you just select it, and you can change the style and size 10 and bold, write whatever you need. Okay. If I write double click on this, and it will be editable again, and if I click on outside, and it will be take effected. Alright, now with TB, table, we can create table. TB, enter. Here column 5, data row 1, row 3. As you can see, here is table created. Now I can write anything in this table. Double click on this table, we can edit this further. Alright, tree art trim. If I want to this extra part to be cut out, we can use TR, enter, and TR, double enter, so we can here, and if I extend it here to here, EX, enter, click on X, enter again and again, and TR, double enter, and you can cut it here like that. Alright, explode. Suppose these 4 lines are together, I want to break it, so select this object and X, enter. Now it is apart from that as a single object. Alright, Z, enter, A, enter to zoom out, and Ctrl S to save. Alright, it is saved. Alright, now if you really want to speed up your workflow, you need to practice more and more. Hope you will practice and enjoy these sessions. Thank you.